Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your faces to part 2 of the Spiel with Dane. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And we are back. We are going to be talking today about the autumn blues. The autumn blues, because it is now October, the summer has now left, and we're going to be talking about them autumn blues. We are going to be talking about them because I am feeling the autumn blues. That's what I want to talk about today, because I am feeling it at the minute. I really am, and I think it's a good conversation piece to have because it lets other people know that they're having a crap time, others are having a crap time at the moment as well. So that's what we talk about today. If you didn't see the introduction part 1, do go and check that out if you're wondering what the spiel is, and that will give you the full rundown, what the idea is to the spiel. It's a brand new podcast chat thing I'm going to be doing. Once in the blue moon, whenever I fancy sitting down and just chatting, really, then that's the idea of this project we're doing. I don't really know what to call it, really. It's just like Dane's chatting shit segment. That's what we're gonna call it. Dane's chatting shit segment. That's what we're gonna call it. So today, like I said, we're gonna talk about the autumn blues because the weather has changed. And it's getting darker now, it's getting colder, the summer's gone, and it's just absolutely a horrible time of year. It's like the first few weeks of autumn, just a real struggle, mate. They are a real struggle. It's an absolute bitch. I will not lie to you. I think if you have experienced the autumn blues, it's like the winter blues. And if you don't know what I mean when I say winter blues, winter blues or autumn blues, it's just when you're feeling a bit down, a bit depressed, and a bit unmotivated to do stuff. That's basically what I mean by the autumn blues. It's like you're just feeling really low at the moment, you ain't got much motivation, and you generally are just struggling getting out of bed, motivated to do stuff, and all of that is the autumn blues, winter blues. And I'm suffering with it pretty heavily at the moment, and it's quite surprising, to be honest. It really is quite surprising, because I've gone from being really full of energy this year, since March, with my weight loss, healthy eating, exercising regularly, just doing all of that has given me a lot of energy. And so I had a month off, and I was really motivated getting into it at the end of September. But I will not lie to you, the last 2-3 weeks I've been a struggle bus. It's because as it's getting colder, it's getting the days are getting darker earlier, and the mornings are darker as well for longer, and it's just everything's just a struggle to get motivated at the minute. It's so much effort. It really is. It's quite surprising having the perspective, because I'm where I used to before be able to kind of go, oh yeah, this is a thing. I'm just gonna feel down for a few days or a couple of weeks and just deal with it. But now with trying to better myself by exercising, eating more healthier, this year, it's now I'm sat just wanting to sit and do nothing, but back in my brain's kind of going, no, this is not good for you. This is not good for you. You need to be getting up doing stuff, because this ain't good for you. And it's good to kind of have that, because it's a new voice in my head in a way. It's the best way to put it, really. It's a new voice in the back of my head kind of going, come on, Dane, this is not normally you, mate. Come on. And it's nice having that, because before I never used to have that. I used to just deal with it. Okay, I'm here, get comfy for a few days or a week or so. But now it's I'm trying to push through, carry on. So I try to carry on my dieting, try my best to exercise when I really can push myself to do it. Which is a couple of times a week. Trying to do simple exercises like sit-ups, press-ups and stuff like that every day. Which I'm able to do because they're short bursts of exercises, so that's one form of exercise I'm able to keep up at the moment. But then it's just you just let your guard down for a slight minute. That willpower that you have just goes offline for 2 minutes. It's when you're just oh, there's a Snickers bar there. your defenses go down, you just pick it up and go to the checkout. I have had moments like that with my autumn blues at the moment. It's just like moments of when my guard goes down and I'm just like, just eat food for the sake of it, just to feel a little bit more happier, I guess. It's comfort eating, really. So it's kind of just like doing a bit of that and just like, oh, this is a nice soft drink. I'm just going to have a nice soft drink and not think about it when I'm trying my best not to drink more soft drinks. I'm trying to drink less, so I drink more water because water's more better for you when dieting. It's one of them weird battles I'm having at the minute with myself. And I just wanted to be able to just share that with you because if someone else is feeling that at the minute, if it's like one person, then at least that's connecting with someone kind of going, I'm exactly the same. Because there's not many people I've chatted to, really. There's a few people are feeling a bit down at the moment because of the change of weather and stuff like that. And generally for myself, it has been a bit of a struggle to push through. And it's always nice when I've had interaction with other people, like, oh yeah, I've had a bit of a tough time recently, and it is because of the change of weather and stuff like that. And it really does surprise you, really. Like, the effect weather can have on you. It's so bonkers. It really is. Because I've got no reason to feel down or anything like that. But it's just the weather's making me feel down. I think it's just the change. Change always changes you in a way. It makes you feel on edge. You're like, oh, stuff is different. I don't like this. And that's kind of how it feels at the moment. Because, like, it's like when you get up on the morning at 6 AM about a month and a half ago, it was light as hell, and I could get out of bed like a spring. Getting out of bed at 6 AM now, it's like the most hardest thing in the world. It's like waking up at 3 AM, kind of going, oh, it's still the middle of the night, but it's actually time to get up and go start your day. But 3 AM, it's a completely different ballpark. You're like, no, I want to stay in bed and whatnot. Or sometimes it could be like things like you wake up at 3 AM, like, it must be time to get up now. Oh, it's only 3 AM. It could be that as well. But certainly one thing is making me get out of bed a lot more is because I'm drinking a hell of a lot more water. I'm having to go to the toilet way more. So it's certainly a way to get yourself out of bed a bit more. Drink loads of water before you go to bed, because when you wake up during the night, you need to get up in the morning and go to the loo, because certainly you ain't going to be able to hold it. Because you're going to, oh my Christ, running for the toilet. You literally are. So that's definitely is a thing at the moment. And do let us know in the comments down below if you are feeling the autumn blues or the winter blues at the moment, because man, it's a struggle, man. It is a struggle at the moment, and it's nice when you get other different people's perspective on it. It really is, and getting someone else's different side of it and stuff like that, because it does make you feel. For me, it makes me feel like I'm not alone. It really does. And I quite enjoy like having that from other people. Like, oh, you can relate to me. Awesome. I can relate to you as well. We're the same at the minute. Because I quite had that the other day with a friend. I was just chatting with them, and they were just saying, I'm feeling a bit off at the minute. I think it's, I'm struggling to get out of bed at the moment on the morning. I'm like, I can relate. I'm struggling getting out of bed on the morning. It's like, as I'm recording this, it's like, I didn't get out of bed until nearly midday today, which is really unlike me. I'm normally I'm getting up at like 8, 9 o'clock minimum every single morning for the last like few months. And I'm now getting up like nearly midday, which is a complete change of character with me. And it's like different. I don't like it. I really don't like getting up that late, because like I feel like I've wasted my day today, because like it's my day off, and I'm like, oh, I've wasted like half of my day off by just sleeping. Damn. I was like, I think I slept how long last night? I slept like, I slept way more. Yeah, I slept 9.5 hours last night. I normally sleep about 6 hours, so that is a little bit way more sleep than I normally have. So that is a way more than some people would have run on less. Some people sleep way longer, like sleep 12 plus hours a day, then get up and whatnot. But hey ho, everyone to their own. Everyone to their own. But man, it is a struggle, and I just want you to know that you're not alone out there, right? If you are having the autumn blues, you're not alone. Everyone gets this feeling at this time of year. We're gonna probably have it again when it gets even more colder. When it comes to like maybe like January, December, you're gonna feel a little bit more, maybe a bit low again, because I certainly know when I get to January I will feel that, because when it gets colder and you got that January vibe, oh, I absolutely hate January for that, just for that alone, because January is so slow. It's like a 5-week month, like, of living on a paycheck. It's just, everything goes quiet because everyone's not spending money. Everyone just stays in. No one wants to do anything. It's just the most dullest month of the year. I absolutely hate starting off the new year with January. I really do. But hey, I will be prepared for it. And I will have a bar of chocolate and a can of beer waiting for me when I get to January. No, I won't. I'll be a good boy. After Christmas, I'm going to be bloody just having a very clean diet, probably, because the amount of food and alcohol I'll consume over Christmas and New Year, I will need to go back on my diet. So that will be a thing. But ladies and gents, just going to be a bit of a short one for you today. Just want to talk about the winter blues, how I'm feeling and stuff like that. Best things I can suggest doing if you're struggling with this. Pro tips, honestly, try and make plans with people, interact with some people. The things I've been kind of doing is just going into people's live streams on Twitch, chatting with some people, getting a laugh with some people, hanging out with friends, play some of your favourite games, get out and about if you can, and especially just do a little bit of exercise, go for a walk, go do something, like doing them little things will slightly give you like a 5% boost on your days. Like, I've done a little bit of exercise today. I didn't want to do nothing, but I think doing that little bit of exercise today has given me the motivation to do this episode today. So I do suggest like just doing a little something, or go and eat your favourite food or something like that. Just anything that you enjoy, do it. If you watch your favourite TV show, just do the things that you love. Really do. Even though if you haven't got enjoyment for it, just do it anyway, and try to remember, like, I like drawing. Drawing's really fun, and what's your reasons? Why do you love drawing? And try and remember that feeling as well. I bet it's a key thing as well. Try and remember them feelings where you felt good. Try and remember that and do that thing. So if it's drawing, you really love drawing, you're like, oh, I love it. It's so relaxing, so chill, no stress. Got music on. I've got some little Skittles here. I've got a nice latte. Oh, such a great feeling this is now. That you might have had about 3 months ago. Try and remember that feeling. Try and recreate that feeling the best you can. It's impossible sometimes to recreate that certain feeling because that was just like a unique moment. But try and get close to it. Go treat yourself. Go buy like a new video game, new movie. Go and buy new clothing, new shoes, anything like that. Go and treat yourself, because I think it's a key thing as well. A lot of people don't do. Treat yourself. Because I treated myself today. I got myself some nice pork, and that pork was delicious. You know what? I certainly ain't eating for the rest of the day because that pork has filled me up. It really has. But like I say, I just got to keep it short and sweet. Hopefully this has made you feel maybe a little bit more better, that you don't feel like you're alone. If you do want to chat or anything like that, and do reach out to me, you can find my DMs on Twitter, Instagram, Discord. If you got me on Discord, just reach out. I don't mind people DMing me. I just normally just keeping myself to myself in the corner, just playing my games and watching Twitch, watching YouTube, watching Netflix. And if you do want to chat, hit me up, alright? I'm not going to shrug you off because I'm the opposite at the moment. I would love to interact with some people. So if you want to chat, you know where to hit me up, alright? Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed the Spiel with Dane, make sure you leave a like. Part 3 will be up very, very soon, where we shall be chatting games next episode. We're going to be chatting games next episode, so something to look forward to. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate you listening to me ramble, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.